Hey everybody, it's Benny One, and I'm back at you with that last Jaws movie review, everybody. And today we're reviewing Jaws: The Revenge, which is the fourth Jaws movie. This came out in 1987, the year I was born, everybody. And this movie is directed by Joseph Sargent, everybody. Joseph Sargent. And I'm not gonna spin it. This movie sucks. It is not a good Jaws movie. The shit they did with the story in this movie doesn't make any bloody sense, for one thing. No pun intended there with the shark. Bloody. Yeah, the movie's not very good. Not gonna lie, it's not very good. I can kind of understand why the Jaws franchise hasn't really continued, even though I know there is technically a fifth Jaws movie. It's called Cruel Jaws, but it has nothing to do with the Jaws movies, so... But some people consider that the fifth Jaws movie, but I don't. So yeah, this movie sees the return of Lorianne Gary. She plays Ellen Brody. She's the one that played Ellen Brody in Jaws 1 and 2. Sees the return of her. There's one thing I don't really like about this movie is we get the Brody brothers, Mike and Sean, both get recast in this movie. And the people that are playing them look younger than the guys that played them in the third Jaws movie, which doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you do that? Because I imagine this movie takes place at least a year or two after the events of Jaws 3. But they don't even really mention the events of Jaws 3 at all. Like, they don't mention Jaws 3 at all in this movie. Like, it's like it doesn't even exist for some reason. Because they talk about the first two movies, but they don't talk about Jaws 3. I don't really know why, because Jaws 3 really wasn't that bad. So Lance Guest plays Mike Brody, and he looks younger than Dennis Quaid did in Jaws 3. Michael Caine is in this movie, everybody. Like, the great Michael Caine. And it's good to see him in any movie, even if the movie's not good. But he plays Hoagie. He flies planes and everything, and he's the one that flies them to the Bahamas. I will get to. Trust me, I will get to. And then Mario Van Peebles, everybody. He plays Jake. He's the comedy relief of the movie. He's a local islander in the Bahamas. He's a cool character. He's honestly probably my favorite character in the movie. He's funny. Okay, so this movie, the whole premise of this movie is just insane. Bad story writing. Doesn't make any damn sense. Like, it's insane. It was almost like they were going for the whole like horror movie aspect, and they made Jaws like into like Michael Myers or like Jason or something. It's crazy because so in the beginning of the movie, Sean Brody is working for the sheriff department in Amnesty Bay. It's Christmas. It's right around Christmas time. I think it's just a couple days before Christmas. He goes out on a boat because there's a log stuck in one of the buoy things, and he gets attacked by Jaws. Like, he gets attacked by Jaws and he dies. Like, bam, right off the bat. And they immediately jump into his body is found. He's dead in the morgue. Bam. His mom looks at him. Bam. Right after he dies. Like, they don't even, like, have a 10-15 minute section of the movie where they're looking for him and everybody's worried about him. They literally go from Sean's dead. Oh, his mom says, oh yeah, that's him, freaking out, crying, all that. I'm like, wow, they just skipped over that shit. So yeah. So Mike comes to town, obviously, for the funeral, and then he convinces his mother to come with him and his wife and their daughter to go to the Bahamas where he works and shit for Christmas, because she doesn't need to be alone because she's sad and everything. She just lost her kid. So she goes to the Bahamas with him. And that's the thing about this movie that is so stupid and doesn't make any sense, is Jaws follows them from the northeast coast area of the United States all the way down to the Bahamas. That's right. Just me saying it sounds crazy. He literally follows them from all the way to the Bahamas. Like, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. And it's not, they weren't on a boat, they flew. It makes no sense. The premise of this movie is insane. It's crazy. The story's not good. It's just not good. The Christmas setting, it's cool. It's a cool idea. But man, the premise, the whole point of the story in this movie, and like Jaws having it out against the Brody family, because that's what they make it out to be, is like, which is a different shark because they kill the shark in every single freaking movie. So is this like a freaking great grandchild Jaws of the original Jaws? Like, because they literally make it seem like Jaws has it out against the Brody family. And he's going to kill all of them until they're all dead. Kind of like Michael Myers. He's killing all of his family members until they're all dead. That, I was like, what is going on with this franchise, man? I get why they haven't made any more of these movies ever since this one. Because Jesus Christ. Like, yeah, for some reason, Jaws had it out against the Brody family. And he's going to kill all them assholes until he's satisfied. I just don't understand it. And then they also make it seem like Ellen Brody has kind of a psychic connection with the shark. What? Like, they don't say that she does, but they really, really lean into the fact that she does. Because she gets visions of the shark attacking somebody. And I'm like, okay, they have taken this shark franchise thriller movie from what the first one was. They have taken this shit way too far left. It's just crazy now. It's just getting way too crazy. So, and the special effects with the shark are the worst in the franchise. The worst in the franchise. Yeah, the special effects were not good with the freaking robotic shark. They were not good at all. At all. Yeah. And the end of the movie, when they kill the shark, he this is so silly, by the way. So he has this thing inside of him that, like, they put together, that Jake and Mike put together in a hurry while they're on the boat trying to figure out what they can do to freaking stop him, kill Jaws or whatever. It's like this thing that he turns into, like a thing that like electrocutes him. And like when they're using it, Jaws will like pop up out of the water and go, "Roar!" He lets out this roar like he's a fucking lion or something that's being hurt. I don't understand it. And then when they kill the goddamn shark, they run the fucking head of the ship with the beam part. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a boat person. The beam part that sticks out. They ram it into him and the shark fucking explodes. I'm not even joking. It explodes from timber, a piece of fucking wood jamming into him. He explodes.
Smile, you son of a bitch.
Why? For no reason. Just he blows up. Shark guts everywhere from a goddamn wood beam being stabbed into him. I was like, oh my god, the shark blew up. Why? Oh, this movie's bad, people. It's bad. It's a good time if you're drunk and you're making fun of it. That's for damn sure. So, Jaws 4: The Revenge. I'm giving this bad boy a 5 out of 10. It is not a good movie. It is the clear-cut worst movie in this franchise, everybody. So a 5 out of 10 for Jaws: The Revenge, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed that ranty review. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you on the tube later because I have spoken.